Let me record it. All right, perfect. So self-confidence formula, step 1. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. So to have a definite purpose, you have to truly believe in it, right? There has to be a desire behind that definite purpose, guys. All right. Remember that when you have faith, after faith comes action. Action always follows faith. So if you have faith in this business, guys, if you have faith in what it is that you are doing in life, the action will come. So that's going to lead me into the first step is actually going to lead me into the 4 basics to success. Step one to establishing a successful business is, who do you listen to? Who do you listen to, right? So we have to listen to people that have what we want, right? We have to listen to people who have the level of success that we want. We can't listen to people who are broke. We can't listen to people who don't have the proper mindset. We can't listen to people that are not on the same frequency as us, right? So we have to drown our distractions and feed our focus, feed our goals, right? So there's 2 sources that as a mentee, I still consider myself a mentee. Guys, I'm a mentee. I'm not a mentor at all. I'm far from a mentor. I've been doing this only a year now. I feel like to be a mentor, you got to be at the 10-year mark. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up there, guys. So eventually, one day I'll have the qualifications to be good. I bet, Chris. So I feel like one day I'll have the qualifications to be a mentor to someone, but I have to put the work in today to get to that point. So there's 2 sources that a mentee gets their information from. The first source is your own perspective. All right, your life. What are the things that you go through? Your own perspective, right? What are the trials and tribulations? What are the things you go to on a day-to-day basis? All of the steps that you take every single day throughout your journey, right? So you learn from your own mistakes, right? You learn from your own lessons, because within every single lesson, every single mistake, there lies a lesson that we can learn from. And then the other source number 2 that we get our information from is from our mentor's perspective. So that's where the question, who do you listen to? So do you listen to yourself all the time, right? Or do you listen to your mentor, or do you listen to a mixture of the 2, right, guys? So where do we get the information for who do we listen to? So everybody's different. All right. I know that everybody's different. The person that I listen to all the time, every day, people who know me, Mallory, she'll tell you guys, I listen to David E. Monetier, Bob Prop. Those are the guys I listen to. But when it comes to network marketing, I'm listening to David E. Monetier pretty much every single day. Before I got on this call, that's who I was listening to kind of get these gems, to get these jewels so I could pass them down to you guys. So by now, everybody should know who David E. Monetier is, the #1 African-American network marketing earner in the world. He is a part of I Am Mastery Academy, and he really, really, really pours value into this company, into people all the time. He's been in network marketing for 15 years. So again, he's past the 10-year mark, which to me qualifies him to be a well-qualified mentor for us to listen to. So when who do you listen to? Some of you guys may, as females, you may like to listen to, some network marketing females that are really dominant. Do you guys have any people that you listen to? Drop them in the chat box just to get some ideas of maybe some mentors, some people that you guys listen to. I know that Mallory loves Abraham Hicks. But if there's any other, women or other influential people out there that you guys like to listen to, Alex Morton, Jason Brown, Yvonne Tapia, TD Jakes, boom, I really need to get on my TD Jakes, right? Even what you call it, Transformation Church. That is a great YouTube church to listen to every single day. Michael Todd, like Mallory said, right? Michael Todd, Transformation Church. So these are great mentors for us to listen to on a day-to-day. Guys, if you don't listen to the right people, remember, what goes through your ears goes into your heart. So what you hear goes to your heart. If you take the T off of heart, you have here, right? When you take the H off of here, you have ear, right? So that's the thing, right? That's the thing, guys. So the ears and the eyes are the closest thing to what truly influences you. And when we talk about your heart, we're not talking about your beating heart, guys. We're talking about your subconscious mind. We're talking about your God mind. Your subconscious mind is literally what influences you day in and day out. Your subconscious mind cannot reject anything. It can only accept information. It can only accept information. So whatever you're feeding into your conscious mind will automatically be accepted into your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is what determines your actions, and your actions is what influences your results. So if you have faith in the negative things, if you have faith in negative things, guys, boom, that goes into your subconscious mind. That puts you into action to actually do the 10%, which we're going to get into, the success balance scale, which is the second thing. All right. So number one is, who do you listen to? The next thing, number two, is the success balance scale. The success balance scale. All right. So if you're on this call right now, I want you to do this with me. Success balance scale, right? I want you to take your hand and do this, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. On the left side, there's 90%, and on the right side, there's 10%. So honestly, your balance scale should look like this. You know what I'm saying? At all times. On the 90%, the part that's heaviest should be your spiritual, right? We are spiritual beings, not physical beings. We're spiritual beings, not physical beings. So many people, they're living from the outside in when we have to start living from the inside out. All right. So when I talk about the success balance scale, the success balance scale says that success is 90% spiritual, right? Or mental, and then it's 10% physical. So some people say it's 99% spiritual and 1% physical. For me, it's between 90 and 99% spiritual and 10 to 1% physical. All right. So on the success balance scale, if you're writing it down, if you look at my paper here, guys, all right, I drew a line down the middle and I wrote 90% on the left side and I wrote 10% on the right side for the spiritual and the physical. Now I'm going to give you some things. I'm going to give you some words to write down on the 90% side. All right. So what are the things that influence your spiritual? Well, words do, right? What you hear, images, what you see, right? Visualization, emotions, the feelings are on that side. Our faith is on that side. Love is on that side. Gratitude is on that side. Our desires is on that side. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. It's the first step toward riches. If you don't desire whatever it is in life, if you don't desire to be a platinum 1000, let's stop talking about chairman. We have to stop talking about chairman. We know that is the end result, and we have to begin with the end in mind. But even I got to stop doing that. We got to talk about platinum 1000, because that is the first step. How can you get 30 people into your business? Easy. You have to bring in 12 to 15 personal signups. It's that simple. You have to bring in 12 to 15 personal signups. That's what it takes. 12 to 15 personal signups. All right. So that's what it takes. So we have our love, our gratitude, our desires, our goals, right? Our goals. You should, on the left side, the 90% side, I am so happy and grateful now that blah, blah, blah. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a platinum 1000, impacting 30 or more lives in my business. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman 10, impacting 500 lives or more in my business, right? So it's stepping stones. Like Alex Morton said, you can't ask to become a millionaire. You can't ask to make $100,000 a month, right? And you haven't made $10,000 a month. They're stepping stones, right? Success is a moving target. Write that down. Success is a moving target. When you hit $10,000, when you hit $1,000 a month in residual income, what comes next? Hell, you're going to want to hit $2,000 a month, then $5,000 a month, then 10. And then guess what? When you get to $10,000 a month, you're not going to be satisfied. You're not. You're going to be like, you know what? I want to make $20,000 a month. And then once you hit $20,000 a month, you're going to want to make 50. Then you're going to want to make 100, right? That's how it goes, because success is forever moving. It's the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It doesn't sit stagnant. Success never sits stagnant. The moment that you feel like you are successful, that you are full of success, that is when you have lost. We cannot become successful. We can just say that, you know what, we've acquired some success, but we're still working. We're still putting that work in, right? We're still working on that faith muscle, right? We're getting that muscle right. We're getting that belief muscle right? Because there's power, there's real magic in belief. True magic in belief, guys. All right. So on the left side, that is where we create. The left side, the 90% side, is our creation side. That's where we create everything. We manifest it. We think about it. It all starts with a thought. Think and Grow Rich all started with a thought, right? It all started with a thought. This water bottle right here was a thought first, and then it became its physical form. I'm gonna take a drink. This pen right here was a thought first. This $1 bill right here was a thought first, right? So that's the left side. On the right side, there's the 10%, which is the physical, family. That's the physical. That's the how-to. That's the work. That's the techniques. That's the strategies. That's the 10 people that's on this call. Listen, you need 7 to 10 people to go platinum 1000 in order for you to go chairman. Look at what's manifested. There's 10 people on this call. I remember when I was doing these calls and there's only two people hopping on these calls. Now there's 10 people on this call. I need 7 to 10 people to go P1000. I got to help 7 to 10 people make $1,000 a month in order for me to even be able to make 10,000 a month. But it all started with an idea. It all started with an idea. And now each and every one of you guys are part of the vision. And watch, as 2020 moves on and we all stay consistent, we all stay persistent, Money Matt, Easy Money Matt, you're about to take over Cali, bro. You're going to, bro. You're working on your faith muscle. You're working on your belief muscle. That's why I don't push you to go that. That's why, bro, you're going to blossom when it's time for you to blossom. I don't have to sit here. I don't feel like I don't know if I've ever called, like I know, I'm going to be honest, Mallory's my girlfriend. So sometimes I'm a little harder on Mallory than I am everybody else. All right. And I got to calm down. It's just because, you know what I'm saying, we building this business together. And sometimes I go harder on Mallory because she just easy access. Right. And I got to calm down. But for the most of you, I don't ever call you and ask you, are you working? Right. Because listen, I understand that when you believe, when you have faith, action follows. Action follows belief. So the moment that you guys believe that you can become a platinum 1000, the action will follow. The events will follow. The one-on-one phone calls will follow. You guys getting on Facebook and Instagram live on a day-to-day basis, talking about your journey, talking about this thing will follow. It's not going to come overnight, right? We're all like caterpillars. We caterpillars, and what happens? They go into the cocoon and then they blossom into what? A butterfly. But it all takes time. Time stands for things I must experience. things I must experience. You must go through the heartaches. You must go through the trials. You must go through the tribulations. You have to experience these things first in order for that cocoon to break and then your wings to pop off and for you to fly away. That's just what it takes, right? That's the process. And I understand that everybody's coming in at different times. So I don't expect for my chapter 5 to be the same as your chapter 1 or your chapter 2, right? We all got to upgrade. We all got to upgrade at the end of the day, right? And so that's why it's very important for us to be on these calls, because it goes back to who do you listen to? It goes back to who do you listen to, right? You're listening to me, but right now, who do I listen to? I listen to David E. Monetier. I listen to Bob Proctor. So I'm pouring into you guys what I've learned, all right? So the Teachability Index is 90% spiritual, 10% physical. And on the physical side, that's the created side of it. So again, going back to this water bottle was a vision first, right? It was an image. It was a visualization. Someone had emotion about this, right? Which put them into action. They had a feeling about this, right? They had faith that they could do it, right? They had love in their heart that they'd make it happen, right? They had the gratitude before it even was done. Guys, Platinum 1000, P150, P600, these ranks, it has to already be done. So what I want you to do is whatever rank is already done for you, look, just be honest. It doesn't matter if it's P150. It don't matter if it's 2 and 3. I'm not here to judge. This is a non-judgment zone. Guys, what I want you to do is drop your rank. Whatever rank is already done for you, drop your rank. I'm going to drop my rank for whatever rank is already done for me, right? And I'm gonna just be honest with you, right? I don't believe in Chairman 10 yet, and I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna start out with Platinum 2000 because I'm only a P1000. I don't believe in Chairman 10 yet, and that's why I'm not a chairman, right? Cool. Rankless, right? Be rankless until you believe. You got to form your belief system, right? So you guys, I want you to drop your ranking system. Look, B. Burrell is on this call right now. What's up, B? I didn't even know you was on this call. Oh, man.
Yeah, I've been on for a minute.
All right, for sure. So yeah, so guys, drop the rank, guys. Let's do this, because at the end of the day, this is what stimulates your life. If you don't drop your rank, if you don't stay rankless, if you're not honest with yourself, right, guys, it won't manifest. So I know that it takes time. You got to think about it, and I'm not rushing you guys. Just drop it when you have time, but drop your rank. Be completely honest with yourself, and whatever rank you want to do, guys, let's put the work toward it. Let's make it happen, and let's do the necessary steps to get you to that rank, right? Let's do the necessary step to get you that rank. So I'm going to speed up the process here. Number 3 is the Teachability Index. You have to be teachable and coachable, guys. You have to be teachable and coachable. You have to, right? How teachable and coachable are you? Ask yourself that question. Are you coachable? Are you teachable, right? So there's 2 steps to becoming teachable and coachable. Can you learn times the change? Learn times change, right? Learn times change. So the learning is the easy part, right? That's the reading the books. That's the listening to the audios. That's going to the seminars. That's showing up to the events, right? That's getting on to every single Riyadh Monday Mastery call, right? That's getting on to all the trading calls so that you can become an expert trader, right? That's the learning process. The hard part is the change. That's the part. That is the challenge, to change, right? But Eric Thomas said, if you want to make a difference, you must first make a decision. If you want to make a difference in your life, you must first make a decision to make a difference in your life. If you don't make the decision, the difference will never show up. It'll never manifest, guys. So you have to duplicate successful people. My mentors said, man, I don't have a gold card from Bob Proctor. I don't have the fancy one. I can't wait until I get one day, but I don't have one yet. So I made my own, right? So I'll read it to you guys. All right. It's on back and front. I am so happy and grateful now that Smoke and Trade, this was before TTG, right? So I'm so happy and grateful now that Smoke and Trade is a Chairman 100 organization by October 12th, 2020. hashtag impact 100. All right. I am so happy and grateful now that Smoke and Trade has 10 chairmen that has 10 chairmen in our organization by January 1st, 2021, right? That's what it said, Impact 100. Guess where I keep this? I keep this in my favorite book. That's my bookmark. So I put my goals in my bookmark. I'm going to read this book just like Bob Proctor for the rest of my life. Guys, I'm going to read this book for the rest of my life. So I put this goal in here until it happens. This goal will not move. Guess what else David Imonitie said? He said, whatever your goal is, right, match it. So I said $100,000 a month by the end of this year. Look what, I put this on my sink. I took this on my sink. This is the first time it's moved. All right, what does this say? This is a $1 bill. It says $100,000 per month, front and back. $100,000 per month. I am programming my mind. I am shifting my paradigm to make $100,000 per month. It's done for me already, right? But my belief system ain't. That's why the only reason why I'm not there, the only reason why I'm not making $100,000 a month is because I don't believe in it yet. I don't have the belief that I can make $100,000 a month. But guess what? I got it though. Eventually it's gonna come. Eventually it's going to come because I look at it every day when I'm brushing my teeth, when I'm washing my face. I see it every single day, guys. So what I want to challenge you to do is to do these little corny things. You got to be willing to do the corny stuff, right? You got to be willing to do the corny things. Write your goals down. Make it plain so that those who see it shall run to it, right? That's what it says in the Bible. That's what it says in the Bible. Write it upon tables. What is our tables? Our tables is this paper. Right? Our pen, we write it on tables, make it plain so that those that see it shall run to it, right? Write the vision down, $100,000 per month. It is done, right? What else? What are the other steps to change that people have a hard time with, right? Well, they said we need to show the plan 4 to 6 nights per week. If you're part-time, show the plan once. At least one time per week. If you can commit to showing the plan one time per week, drop a 1 in the chat box. If you can do 1 time a week, drop a 1 in the chat box. I don't care if you're new. It don't matter. This stuff is easy, guys. If you want to know how to share the plan, guess what you got to do? You got to result back to number 1. Who do you listen to? You got to start getting onto YouTube and listening to the people who are sharing the plan. You got to start getting onto opportunity calls that Kimberly's doing, that Bree's doing, that I'm doing, that Brittany's doing. You got to get on these opportunity calls. It's necessary. It's necessary for work. If you're not going to do it, you might as well just get off the call. I'm not going to lie to y'all because this stuff is hard work. But hard work beats talent every time. They said that if you're talentless in this business, you just got to make more phone calls. You don't have to be the most talented person. You just got to be willing to outwork the next person, right? I'm going to tell you something about me, guys. Chris, I'm going to tell you something about me, bro. Straight up. If me and you are on a treadmill, I'm going to die on the treadmill before you beat me. We might be two dead. We might be two dead mothers. All right. Mother, shut your mouths. All right. We might be two dead MFs. All right. But we gonna die on that treadmill, bro. Nobody is going to outwork Vincent Owens. It's not happening. It ain't gonna work. All right. I'm gonna work harder than every single one of y'all, but it ain't a challenge, right? Because remember, we don't gotta compete. We just gotta create. That's what Earl Nightingale said. We don't need to compete. We just gotta create, right? We gotta create our own rhythm. We gotta create our own culture. We gotta create our own momentum, family. So let's go. It's 2020. Let's go. If you don't want your decade, this next decade, to be the same as last decade, then it's time to go ahead and make that decision, guys. All right. Prospecting 2 people per day. Can you hop on Instagram? Can you hop on Facebook? Can you, when you go into Starbucks and get your morning coffee, can you prospect 2 people in a day? That ain't hard at all. Just 2 people. I'm prospecting 10, 20, 30, 50 people a day, every day. None stop. It's all I think about. Because you want to know why? Because action follows belief. It's $100,000 a month. Action follows belief. I believe so hard, and I still don't believe hard. Because I'd be doing 100 a day if I really believed. but I don't. So I got to work on my belief muscle, right? All right. And then the last step, guys, after step 3 is number 4. Listen, it's the 4 levels of learning, the process of mastery, guys. You have to be patient. There's 4 levels, all right? Level 1 is the unconscious incompetent, all right? Unconscious incompetent. That's the person that doesn't know what they don't know. You just don't know. You just out here in this world. You a part of this business right now. You don't know what you don't know, all right? The way that you're going to know is to be able to start practicing the skill sets, all right? Person number 2 is the conscious incompetent. So you have the unconscious incompetent, and then you have the conscious incompetent. That's when you realize you don't know. That's when you realize that you don't know. That's called humility. Chris, you know about humility. You pledged Omega Psi Phi. You had to have humility. You had to be humble, right? That was a quality of being an Omega man, guys. All right, or anything of that sort, right? Number 3 is the conscious competent. All right. The conscious competent is conscious about what they're doing, right? So you start speaking the right words, right? Words are powerful. So you're speaking the things every single day when you've reached the realm of conscious competence. And then the 4th, and this is where you know it's done. This is when it's done. It's when you become an unconscious competent. It's when you become an unconscious competent. All right. That's when you don't even have to think about it. That's when literally your belief level is on an all-time high. An all-time high. That's when you're Brittany Burrell, right? That's when you literally just, you hop in your car in the morning and you just start driving toward a place to start prospecting people, and you don't even know why you're doing it. It's just you don't even got to think about it. It's just natural, right? Kobe Bryant got into the gym every morning and he started shooting that basketball. He was a unconscious competent. He just did it. It was just natural. All right. So we got less than a minute left on this call. I'm going to go ahead and end it, and I'm going to start it right back, guys, because I want to make sure that we can answer any questions. And I got a couple more things to So like, guys, if you can just hop right back on, I'm going to end it and hop right back on, guys. All right. Thank you.